Before, during, and after that prayer meeting, a large group of ultra-Orthodox demonstrators harassed and even attacked some who attended the event. They called participants missionaries, and the protests turned violent.
We didn't partake at this event, but I was, as one of the attendees, I walked out and I got literally afraid of my life because I never saw so much hostility than on that day. And it was thanks to the Israeli police that jumped on the spot and pulled us out, that nothing worse that was happening.
Protesters attacked Ron Cantor's wife, Ilana.
She couldn't, they began to kick her. They began to punch her. They hit her in the stomach. They began to stomp on her feet. She was wearing sandals. It was quite brutal. When she finally what happened after about 10 minutes or so, one police officer and a tour guide took hold of her and got her through into the event, but not before she was really emotionally traumatized and physically hurt. My wife, by the way, she's not a tourist. She's not an immigrant. She is a native Israeli. They were attacking a fellow citizen.
An Israeli official recommended they go to the police. At an event for the Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast, two members of Israel's parliament publicly apologized, including former Religious Affairs Minister Matan Kahana.
Unfortunately, a few days ago, some extremist demonstrators shouted at a group of visitors to the holy places, and this is completely unacceptable in my eyes. I would like to take this opportunity to apologize for this behavior on behalf of the Knesset.
I want to emphasize that what you spoke about, this unacceptable behavior at the holy site, it's something that we're not arguing about that. Coalition, opposition, we're all on the same page.
I also was very touched to hear today every single member of Knesset today in this meeting, even the Speaker of the House, very strongly condemned what was taking place a few days ago when you had those riots and demonstrators against a Christian prayer gathering at the southern steps. So this was phenomenal today to see that.
Cantor says this group doesn't represent the vast majority of the Orthodox.
And I want to be clear about something. It's so important that your viewers know. 99.9% of Orthodox Jews do not behave this way. I interact with Orthodox Jews every single day in my life here in Israel, and they do not react like that. This is a radical sect.
Cantor says he and his wife have forgiven the demonstrators.
I don't want people to hate Israel. I don't want them to think that this is the normal behavior, but we do want accountability. There is a radical element that flames are being fanned by their leaders, and it needs to be addressed and it needs to be stopped.